going to thank you everyone for staying with us. Nicole's just going to share a few little closing slides so that we can say thank you to everybody who's participated, who's organized, who's assisted us in having our very first Learning Analytics and Practice lap around the world in 24 hours.
You can see my screen.
No.
No.
Great. Can now. So here we are, as we said, the closing. Thanks. If we move to the next slide. Well, we did it. Amazing. 24 hours. We've had so many different participants around coming in and joining, staying in, doing all of those sorts of things. So for our very first one, thank you. We need to celebrate for our first event. Amazing achievement. And this would not be possible without our organizing teams. So an event such as 24 hours does not happen without a huge team behind us. So as we've said before, we would like to thank the Oceania Asia team, which you can see all of their names on. And these are the regional chairs. There were all of the session chairs and everybody else besides that. So thank you to the Europe Africa team, and thank you to the Americas team who brought us home. So with our kickoff, our middle, and a full solid 24 hours. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for our participants. And thank you for making another wonderful, successful solar event. So as we said, 225 participants registered. Over the session, we had panels, showcases, lap challenges, lightning talks, poster flash talks. We had LAC papers who weren't able to present in person synchronously during LAC, so they had an opportunity to do it here at LAP. We had a roundtable and a fireside chat. So amazing. We were hoping for about 150 participants when we first conceived of this as a new event. We kind of didn't realize or got caught with organizing with the holiday in the US. My apologies for that. We'll have better timing next year. But amazing achievement to look at all of that with our participants and our forms and formats that we left it open to you to choose how you wanted to share your stories. So what's next? Over to Nicole. Drum roll. Da-da-da.
Thanks, Grace. So you can expect some LAP wrap-up emails from us. So be on the lookout for our feedback survey. We want your honest, true opinions. This is our first time doing this type of event, this type of formats. We want to know we really do take those opinions into consideration when we look at future events. Will this happen next year? I guess we'll find out from that feedback survey. So I will send out an email with that link, and there's going to be a QR code for on the next slides, and then recordings access for asynchronous participation. These will be all ready to go, hopefully by Friday Eastern time. So thanks to Nina from the Europe Africa team for that. These will be in an unlisted playlist on YouTube. We ask that you do not share those links. They're intended only for LAP24 participants. And then I guess we'll find out if LAP25 happens based on the feedback survey. But if it does and you're interested in being part of the organizing team, we'll also have a form for that as well. So this is the QR code if you want to go ahead and take that. My new skill apparently is just QR codes because you'll see them on the next slides. Not that it's new or anything. But this is just a quick survey. It's only like 10 or 11 questions, but please do give us those opinions. And then here's another one for the LAP interest form for next year, because we'll have a full year to plan this potentially. We'll be looking for any and all help in different categories to expand the team, more regional chairs, more regional teammates, reviewers, session chairs, communications, technology, or if you'd like the category of anywhere Grace and Nicole needs me, we love that category. Other things that are up next for solar, next week we have our June 2024 webinar with Dr. Yizu Fan from Peking University at June 25th, 4 to 5 p.m. CEST. Registration is open and available. And then LAC25, March 3rd through the 7th, 2025 in Dublin, Ireland. Some things that might be of interest to you as practitioners. We have the practitioner track since 2015. We'd love to grow that some more. So hopefully with this event, and we can expect some more submissions for that. Posters and demos practitioners could submit to as well. Pre-conference workshops, and then there's also a pre-conference leadership academy that was first started last year. So we could expand on that by having some new managers, learning analytics leaders go through that. There are some changes to the submission deadline. So if you have been a LAC submitter in the past, these will be new dates that are available on the website, but just please take note that all of them are changing. So we've put the highlights on here for the first deadline is September 9th, and the research papers are due September 23rd. But please take note of all the other tracks as well, because they are all different due to the moving up of LAC and the pressure on our reviewers. We want to give some more time for reviewing and to get that done before the holidays. And now we rest. We did it 24 hours of continuous programming. And thank you so much for joining us. And we hope to see you at future events and maybe a future lab.
Thanks, everybody. That's a wrap.
Thank you. Congratulations. Have a good night.